10 painting hacks every artist should know. What are your favorite painting hacks? People often send me photos of their recent works and ask me how to improve on the painting. My answer is more often than not a simple adjustment that takes very little effort, i.e. a slight change in composition, addition of a color, or simply using better art materials. However, whilst the solution is often simple, it is certainly not easy to identify. There are just so many variables to a painting, and it takes years of experience to pick up issues. If I am stuck on a painting, I often spend hours in my bed before I go to sleep running through the painting process in my head, including different color options, what brush strokes to use, any subjects I should include, etc. I also do not hesitate to put a painting to the side if I am having issues with it. For me, the actual painting process forms only a small part of the overall process of creating a painting. My painting sessions are often quick and decisive, with long breaks in between. Claude Monet was widely thought to rush his paintings with bold and decisive strokes, but he himself said there was a deep thought process for all of his paintings. Now, whilst the best way to learn painting is just to get out and actually paint, there is no harm in taking a shortcut by learning from some of the common mistakes or pitfalls others have found whilst learning art. Here are my top 10 painting hacks. Painting hack 1: never paint on a white canvas. If you are just starting out, I would suggest you stain your canvas in a dull tone to give you a more balanced ground to paint on, rather than trying to paint on a glaring white canvas. White is an extreme value to paint directly onto, and it can make it difficult to judge your values. If you are more advanced, your judgment may be accurate enough that staining the canvas is not necessary. Painting hack 2: invest in high-quality paint brushes. When I started painting, I was of the belief the quality of your paintbrush does not matter, but rather how you use it. But I was wrong. There is a massive difference between poor and high-quality paint brushes in relation to the handling of paint. Poor quality paint brushes will not hold much paint or efficiently apply paint to canvas. The bristles will also be weak and deteriorate easily. On the other hand, high-quality brushes will be responsive and apply your paint very efficiently and fluently to your canvas. If you are on a limited budget, then rather than buying a heap of poor-quality brushes, which you will need to replace very often, invest in a few high-quality brushes and learn how to take care of them. Painting hack 3: take a step back from your painting from time to time, walk around it, view it from different angles, hang it in a different light. If you stay in one position whilst painting, you may overlook issues which can only be picked up from a different perspective. Your fans will be viewing your painting from many angles, not just one. So keep active whilst painting. Painting hack 4: take progressive photographs of your painting. This will not only give you an interesting record of your painting but will also provide valuable insights on where you may be able to improve your painting. Also, you can look at the progress photos during the day when you are not painting, i.e. when you are at work or on the train, to work out what the next steps will be with your painting. Painting hack 5: use a color checker to assist. Your mixing the mind is a powerful thing and can play many devious tricks on you in relation to your perception of color. The colors you think you see are not always the colors which are actually there. Our perception of a color can be heavily influenced by the surrounding environment. Say for example you place a bright orange next to a red color. That bright orange may not seem nearly as brilliant as if you placed that same color next to a dull blue, which is a complementary color to orange. We also have preconceived ideas of what certain objects are meant to look like, which can alter how we perceive a color. For example, our idea of the sky is that it is blue. A common problem in beginner painters is they paint the sky with too much blue than what is actually there. They are painting what they think is there, not what they see. A short-term solution to this is to use a photo editing program. I strongly recommend all artists have Photoshop to clearly identify the colors in your reference photo. You may be surprised at what the color checker picks up. Try and guess certain colors in the photo and then assess yourself with the color checker. This is not a long-term solution though. The long-term solution is to train your own judgment so that a color checker is not necessary. Painting hack 6: if you are stuck on a painting, start a new painting and come back to the one you are stuck on at a later time. The solution to your problem can often be as simple as a single brush stroke, but it takes time to realize that. If you rush through a problem, you will more often than not overwork the painting. Painting hack 7: look at your painting in a mirror. This will give you a completely different perspective of your painting. You will often be able to see issues which you may not pick up when standing in front of your painting. Painting hack 8. Make your reference photo black and white. Value. How light or dark something is widely considered one of the most important elements of a painting. If you are painting from a photo, then you can use photo editing software, Photoshop, to view your reference photo in black and white. This will give you an idea of the value range of the scene, without having to worry about color. If you understand the dominant values in your scene, then the painting process will be much smoother. I also recommend you purchase some kind of value finder which you can carry around with you. These are perfect for determining values in your reference whilst you paint, rather than having to analyze your painting in black and white after you have finished. Painting hack 9. Use a grid to assist your proportions. You can place a grid over your reference photo and sketch a proportional grid onto your canvas. The idea is to try and match each respective portion of the grid on your reference to that of your painting. However, this is just meant to be a guide. You will not learn anything if you just try and copy each segment without considering the painting as a whole. Use the grid to help you with the major structures in your painting, but try not to rely on it. You should also invest in a viewfinder which you can use to help find great painting compositions. Painting hack 10. Stop tracing and buy a proportional divider. You will not learn anything from tracing, so if you are doing this, then I suggest you progress out of it. Whilst tracing may give you a perfectly accurate perspective and proportions, it will not actually improve your painting abilities. If you need some assistance with getting the right proportions in your painting, then you should purchase a proportional divider. Using a proportional divider is in no way cheating. In fact, it will help you identify where your judgment is lacking and will over time improve your judgment to the extent you may not even need it. Thank you for feeling our sharing. You can make a picture for yourself as a souvenir, for your friends, relatives. Or now, if you want to make a surprise gift for your dearest ones. You can give this great job to us. Please send us your most favorite photo and we will choose the best artists to convert into a work of art by hand painting. Your loved one will certainly be very happy to have this meaningful gift. Right now, click on the link below the description. And enjoy! If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more or share to help more people. Thank you so much. I attached link below description. Access now and follow it. Thank you.